Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Alright, let's flip this video around. Let's see how good you can see it. Remote screen. Oh, there's no good way to see this without being in my way. Alright. We're going to build some lots today for a restaurant liquidation sale we got coming up tomorrow. So I'm gonna add some files in here. Oh, I'm just talking on live. So click over on some files here. Show you guys how we add them in. Check over on our file. Look at what we're looking at. Move on to the next lot for now. We'll come back and we'll show you guys how we add them in. Add in detailed descriptions and all that. And show you a full view. This is what I'm looking at on the other screen. Just a load of images. This is my load screen over here. It's just my screen I'm loading into for building our lots into our auctions. Kind of pulling pictures over for the current auction that we're building. So this will be the current one. And all I'm doing is pulling the lots over. And all we do is we pull the lots over to build the auction in. See what we're building. So this is what we're building into. This is next lot. This, like I said, this is for the current auction, restaurant liquidation. This is how the back side of the auction is built. We'll go into the next lot here. Like I said, this is my other screen. These are all the pictures that I look at and view from and pull them over to. This is next lot. This is the back side of the auction that you guys never see. This is what we look at, where I build in all the details and stuff. This is where we add the photos into. Kind of let you guys see the back side of it. Just a little different view from what you guys are used to seeing. Kind of let you guys see how it's built, what we look at on the back side. Kind of that way you guys can kind of see how we build it, what we look at. That way you guys aren't left out in the dark here. Kind of see how we upload the pictures. This is where we put them into so we can kind of reorganize them if we want to. If you guys ever want to see different views, different pictures, this is how we organize the pictures. So we can kind of reorganize them here if you want to. If you guys want to see different pictures and different angles, this is where we put them in, how we do them. And then we just move on to the next lot. I'll end up putting in details later. So as right now, you can see lot details coming soon. This auction is going to be posted tomorrow. I'm going to have it starting tomorrow at noon. So this one is coming up pretty quick for those of you that watch our auctions pretty regularly. Like I said, this one is going to be coming up pretty quick. This is a restaurant liquidation auction. It will be coming up tomorrow starting at noon, running until next week. Most likely next week. A lot of good stuff coming up. As you can see, we just kind of throw the images in, load them in, kind of make sure they load in correctly. I'll typically go in and view them, kind of see what they're looking like, pull them up on the big picture, make sure they load correctly, and then kind of move on to the next lot. Once you click up here, it automatically saves and goes to the next lot. You can't really see what I'm clicking over here, but kind of just to save and move on to the next button over here. This is the next lot. This is our auction load into, and what it ends up doing is loads into our website over here, the cmauctions.com, and loads directly up to our website after we load it into. But this is our lot description, where we'll end up in our lot description, but we load into our photos here. And as I get further into it, where I don't have saved lots, it'll make me add more lots. So it's nothing too crazy, nothing too difficult. But the way we take our pictures, as you can see over here, I'll kind of throw you over here. What we do for our pictures is we'll take one photo. As you can see here, we'll take a photo of a simple picture of a QR code to let us know we're moving on to the next lot. That lets us know we're moving on to the next lot. And then we start to take photos of the actual items that we're moving into. That's how we know we're moving into our next items. And that way I know what photos to upload into this next lot over here. And so that's how I know what I'm dragging into the actual next portion of our items over here. Makes it a little bit easier for me to know what items they pictured and what items to pull over. And so like these items here, this is a point of sale system. And so as you can see, the pictures and everything, the way that they pictured them and loaded them. So this is going to be one large lot, but they took separate photos, starting with that QR code that I showed you guys. And like I said, we'll end up going back and making detailed lot descriptions on everything as we go back. And see, I have everything up to lot 60 right now. And once I reach lot 60, I'll end up having to save and add more lots. Once we reach that point, I'll show you guys. Like I said, I'm just trying to give everyone a backside view of CM Auctions and what we do on the backside. This is just the backside of everything that we do. Something a little different that you guys don't get to see very often. Just the upload side of it, the back side of the auction company, and how we upload lots and what we do here, kind of the day-to-day basis. Sometimes fun, sometimes a little bit tedious and boring, but nothing too crazy. Like I said, this is a restaurant liquidation sale that we have going on in Corpus Christi. This will be posted by the end of the day today, and it will start tomorrow, but this is the back side of it. This is next lot, and this is everything we load through. I do have you set up on a tripod so that you guys can see this, so streaming through the phone here. All right, let me pull some more pictures up here. See where we left off. Let's see what we want to do next. Let's load these items in here. Go down here and check. And each time I load items in, I'd like to go in and check some of these photos just to make sure they uploaded correctly. See what I'm looking at. And once I get to lot 60, like I said, I'll end up showing you guys how I add new lots and save them in and add in some of these details once I go back into them. do have a lot of good lots coming up for this restaurant liquidation sale going on though, guys. But like I said, this is the backside that you guys don't get to see very often. This is the next lot, the load in from the auction company side. This is what you guys don't get to see, where we load in all our details, all of our pictures, all of the good stuff on the backside. And so this is where we load in our pictures, load in all those details, all the photos. So if you guys want to see something different, this is how we organize those pictures. Kind of give you guys some of the descriptions and stuff here. Go back here and add one more photo. Tells me the name of it.
Hello, I was just going to let you know I got that taxes taken off it. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, guys, check it out. So we've made it to a new lot. And so what ends up happening when I have to make a new lot, I'm going to save this one and go back here. What ends up happening when I make it to a new lot is I have to make new lot details and everything. So I have to make new lot details. And so I have several more lots coming up. So I just click the new lot button over here. It's the plus button. You can save and go to a new lot. End up having to add new details over here in the lot description. So I just click the new lot button, save and go to a new lot. Fairly simple process, can be tedious. So I'll end up adding a whole bunch of lots for all the pictures that I still have.
I'm gonna go try to do this.
Everyone say hi to Brandy.
Hi, y'all.
As you can see, our CM office. We have our videos playing in the background. Any of your title work, anything like that,
I'm the one.
Miss Brandy over here, she's the one that'll help you out. Like I said, any title work, any in-office stuff, any of your payments and stuff, this is the young lady that's going to help you out over here.
You're not young, but
Yeah, that's the young lady. But like I said, the backside of our auctions, this is how it's done. So this is where we load it in. Like I said, we're using Nextlaw right now. This is all of our preview stuff. This is where we load it into. So we come in through here, we'll load in lot details. I'll load in several lots and save them. And then what I'll do is I'll come back through here. So I stopped at lot 60. And so what I'm gonna do is come back to lot 60 down here. Like I said, this is the backside of an auction. And so I stopped at lot 60. As you can see, we have photos down here already. So we're gonna go back to lot 61. And we're gonna keep loading in our photos down here. Sorry, I was trying to look through the phone. It's a little more difficult to look through the phone and try and do this. I'm gonna go back over to my screen and load in through here, guys. I'm gonna try and keep this going for a while. So we load in the photos through here, and as we're loading in this stuff, I'll load it in and we'll go back and we'll do details and stuff, and I'll kind of show you guys how I load in the lot details and everything. But like, we're loading photos right now, and so like I said, as I load in the photos, I go through here. After we upload the photos, we look at these photos and kind of see what we're looking at. This is what you're going to see on our auction site. And so like, I can show you, like, as we come in here, you can see these are some of the photos that we've already uploaded. And so as you click through them, this is what you'll see on our actual website. This is the back side of it. As I upload them, I look at them this way, and these are the photos that are uploaded. And then once they're uploaded and available on the website, this is what you're going to see. You'll see them as they come up on the website, and they look a little bit different, obviously. As you can see, more details coming soon, lot numbers and all that. They upload through our actual website, cmauctions.com, but they upload through our Next Lot Builder. So I'm just kind of showing you the backside of what we see and how we upload them. That way you guys can kind of see more details of how it's done. So right now we're on lot 61 currently of this restaurant liquidation sale. This sale, like I said, is going to start tomorrow. I'm uploading it today, trying to get it up and going. That way you guys can have an auction coming up this week. It's going to have a lot of good restaurant equipment. They have lots of good steel tables. Lots of good restaurant equipment. They just have a liquidation going on. They're no longer using the restaurant equipment, so they're getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, lots of good steel tables. They have lots of good cooktops, some Vulcan ovens that are coming up, so keep an eye out for this liquidation sale. Like I said, this is just the backside of the lot builder that I'm doing right now, just to kind of show you guys what we do on the backside. But there's a lot of good lots going on right now. This sale will be starting tomorrow and should be running through next week, or should be running through Friday. I don't know exact details on it yet, but it will be starting tomorrow. So this sale will be going up pretty quick. Just as soon as I can get it up, I'm going to get some details going on. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys the details and how I kind of add in lot descriptions and everything, just as soon as I can get it posted up. But this is the backside, next lot, the way we load it through. But lots of good details. Like I said, this is how we load the photos up, making sure they load in. Sometimes these photos don't load in. We have a little bit more difficult time loading them in, but kind of click through, make sure all the details are loading in, move on to the next lot. And like I said, just making sure these details are all loaded in, and then I kind of go on to the next photo and make sure everything uploads. And as it loads in, kind of see what I'm looking at. If it looks like it uploads correctly, sometimes I don't need to worry about it, and then just move on to the next photo and the next set of photos to upload them in. Nothing too crazy as of yet. It gets a little bit more fun as you load in the details. You kind of start getting to drag in and go into Google Images and stuff, and see what the descriptions are, to see what Google pulls up and how Google can help you out, and allow AI to kind of help you out, because, you know, obviously the auction business is a wide range of items, from equipment, from large yellow iron to restaurant equipment to vehicles, and there is for anybody that likes to buy vehicles from us or buy and sell vehicles, I mean, there's a great tool here. It's a VIN lookup, and as you type in a VIN number, when you type in a VIN number for a vehicle, you put it in here and it actually pulls up all the vehicle descriptions, and I can show you guys that later. But right now, like I said, we're doing a restaurant liquidation sale, and I'm just loading in all the units for it right now. And so this is, like I said, this is just the back side of the auction side. of it, and kind of just showing you as we load in all these pictures what we're looking at here. Let's see, maybe we can jive it up a little bit. Probably not. We'll get censored by the YouTube if I load it up too much. They'll get mad at us. Just going lot by lot here. Like I said, guys, kind of loading in the photos. This equipment sale will start tomorrow. This is just a restaurant liquidation sale. Loading in lot by lot. Restaurant liquidation sale out of Corpus Christi. It'll start tomorrow. The sale should run, I believe, through next week. If not, it'll run through Friday. All right, so this is a good example. Sometimes these lots load really slow. Sometimes they load super quick. Sometimes I do have troubles. So like right here, we have one that's just not wanting to load. I believe it's this last file. So yeah, it's the last file. Luckily, it's nothing crazy, so I'm not overly worried about this last file. We're just not going to worry about it. We're going to clear it. So we're just going to clear that list. I'm not worried about that last image uploading. If not, there's a way around it. All right.
I was told to give you a call and let you know that Miguel Trejo is gonna be there about 4 this afternoon. Will that be okay?
Yeah, that should be fun.
Okay, they are good to go.
Okay, what's it?
He has the 2011 Ford F-150.
Okay.
Give him the paddle number.
Do you know which one it is?
I can give you the VIN.
Give him the paddle number. The paddle number is written on the window.
Oh, the paddle number? The paddle number is 1668.
1668.
Yeah, the paddle number should be written on the window. So
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
is that all they got? I thought they got more than that.
Miguel Trejo?
Yeah.
That's all that's on the invoice.
I don't even remember where I was at. Oh, right here. A plant. Who wants to buy a plant? You guys let me know. Beautiful, beautiful plant. If it'll upload. Beautiful, beautiful plant. So now we're gonna add some more lots here. Alright, so now we're at lot 80. Go back to lot 71 here. And some more photos. Another miscellaneous point of sale system here, if it'll upload. Like I said, guys, sometimes these systems, these pictures will upload quickly. Other times they don't want to upload very quick. We're gonna look at these pictures and see how they uploaded. It looks like it uploaded decently quick. Move on to the next one. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, this is just the backside of the auction system, just kind of what we look at. Uploading photos on the backside, what you guys don't get to see very often, if ever. This is a sale that is coming up fairly quickly. Guys, keep an eye out for this. Let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. You want to see something else, let me know. I can show you guys the backside of the auction. I can kind of show you more of what we do on a day-to-day basis, kind of walk you through what it is we look at, what we see on the backside. I can show you what Brandy does. I don't know if Brandy wants me to show you what she does, but I'll show you what she does. She might get mad at me, but that's okay. This might be easier on a time lapse. Maybe I can go back through and do a time lapse video of all this, add some cool music into it. That might be easier for you guys. But like I said, this is just the backside of building an auction. Somewhat time consuming and tedious sometimes. Somewhat boring sometimes, but it is quite fun once you get into it, especially if you get to see it. You can kind of see the auction before it actually happens. You know, Brandy, I think that'd be a good idea. I need to get Greg to bring me a GoPro, or I can screen record. Oh, I don't know if I can screen record for that long, but I can get him to bring a GoPro, and I could time lapse building all of our auctions and upload those. And they can literally build all of our auctions and time lapse them as we build them. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Just one more thing to add on, right? Could do a time lapse of Brandy's day to day.
Going back and forth.
Yeah, just record you all day. See, Greg said there wasn't that many lots in here. There's nearly 80 at this point. I thought I got rid of these already. I did. I just didn't delete them.
Back another day, this is ready now. I won't be able to get it till tomorrow, but I'm sure gonna drop this chip on it when I go back over.
You talking about the Dodge?
Yes.
Ah. That's the hard part about doing live is that you can't click on certain screens and stuff, you know? Can't click on certain screens, you can't say certain things. What in the world? Did both of these just beep?
Yes, on hold.
How's line 1 on hold?
Click on my one.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. One's on hold.
That's really weird.
Answer system full. 8 new messages?
What the is going on here?
You should listen. Hold on. Hold on. In a minute. Alright. Now I need to figure out where I was, guys. I don't know what pictures I uploaded and what pictures I didn't on the backside. Alright. Well, that's the backside of it. I'll show you guys more later. I'll try and do a time lapse of it. That way it's not as boring.